Hello traders, welcome back to my channel. Trading, this is Junoy with Trading the Charts Pro. Alright, today in this video, guys, I actually want to talk about Apple. This is one of my favorite stock, not as a trade, but as an investment because, this is a very beautiful company. Beautiful doesn't make any sense as a word in this concept, but I like this company because they have very strong fundamentals. They're now one of the world's most valuable company. And the main reason I'm going to be talking about this stock today is because Apple is in the news for one, record earnings, and two, they're about to split their stock again for around the fifth or sixth time. So I just wanted to break it down so that everyone, at least some of my followers, can understand how they should or can potentially approach Apple and their split, what kind of opportunity it may present. All right, so first thing I want to talk about the split. So this is not something new for Apple, guys. Back in 1973, Apple split their stock. They also did a split in 2000. They did a split in 2005. They did a split in 2014. And now here we are again. This stock is currently trading at 425. I'm anticipating come next week when the market opens up, this thing is gonna rocket somewhere up to 440. So before the split happens, which take place here in August, whatever the price is going to be trading at, it's gonna be a 4-for-1 split. So if the stock is going to be at 500 when the split takes place, then ultimately one share is going to go for 100 and around $25 if I'm doing the maths correctly. All right, so what does that mean? How does the split affect the stock? How does it affect you as an investor? And what should you do? How does this make any sense? All right, so the stock is actually going to go from 425 as it is right now to down to 100 and something. To some person that may not make any sense, but all Apple is doing is they're multiplying each share that they currently have by 4. So each share is going to be split into 4. All right, that's why 4-for-1 split, that's what it really means. They also want their stock more accessible towards smaller investors that may not necessarily be interested in buying one share stock for $400 or $500. But based on their history, this tell you that it's not just about the stock being 400. If you have been following this company, you would have ultimately know that Apple was a hardware company. What does that mean? It means that they were solely known for their iPhone, their computer, their watches, and their iPods. But over the years, that was just a method that Apple was using to build their infrastructure. What does that mean? The phones, the watch, the computer, the iPods, those are the infrastructure, or that is the overall infrastructure, because now over 1 billion people currently own an Apple product. So that is a very, very strong infrastructure. Now Apple is transitioning their company from a hardware company into a software company. And guys, this is what is very, very important. Why is it important? Because we just had a lockdown due to coronavirus, but yet Apple had a record earnings. Why? Even though their stores in China was closed, some of their stores here in the United States was closed, Apple was still able to generate significant amounts of revenue. Why? Because they have the software side unlocked because of the infrastructure they have built, which is all of these phones, watches, iPod, and all of those things. Now people need to use the services on these gadgets, phones, computer, all that. They got iTunes, they got Apple Pay, they have their Apple stores, which all of this is online. They now have Apple News, and guys, they have AppleCare, which AppleCare takes care of all of these gadgets that they've built. So that's something that is service based too, where people are paying subscription, people are paying me every single month. So that is consistent revenue for the business. You have Apple Arcades, and this is just a few of, they have their iOS software, all of that stuff. This is just a few of the things that are going on this software side of things. So yes, they're still doing their hardware stuff, but now they've created multiple new streams of revenue that doesn't have anything to do with their actual stores being open. It all have to do with the infrastructure that they have built. So now, going into the future, Apple is to be able to double or triple their normal earnings, because they're going to still be selling, their hardware stuff, but now they have all these new and more software features that they're going to be making money on. So let's come back around to what does this mean for a stock split. All right, this will not change, the market cap of the company, none of that stuff. It's not going to affect how great of a stock it is. All it's going to do is give you an opportunity to buy one share of stock for somewhere around $120 or $125 or potentially $130, depending on how the stock move or the split takes place. All right, so personally, I like this stock. I've been owning it for quite some time, and when the split takes place, it's just going to multiply the current amount of shares that I have, and also give me an opportunity to deploy some more capital, taking ownership of more shares at a lower cost basis. So overall, I think this is a beautiful stock, good strong fundamental company. And also, guys, whenever Apple split the stock by 4, it means that whatever the market cap currently is, they're going to be able to double the market cap, because now they're gonna have 4 times the amount of stock to be distributed into the market, the stock market. So I do believe that they have something great up their sleeve, and this is why Apple is not short for money, but this is why they're using this source to bring in some extra capital for whatever the next great thing they're gonna bring out here to the public. So when the stock split, I encourage you, this is not advice, but I encourage myself, and I'm sharing with you, what I'm doing and how I'm seeing this thing, to go ahead and take a shot or make an additional investment, for the long haul. Because if you look back on the chart, you can see how many the stock has pretty much doubled already. All right, what do you think is gonna happen when the price comes back down to $100 again? It only means that hedge funds, large institutions, they are going to buy more shares. Warren Buffett, which this guy owns, I think around 900 million shares, don't quote me, but it's somewhere around there. What's going to happen with Warren Buffett, 900 and some shares? That's going to be multiplied by 4. The cost of the stock is also going to go down. What do you think Warren Buffett is going to do? Think he's going to start selling his stock? No, he's going to add more to his portfolio. Yes, he's going to balance out based on the total overall portfolio, but I do believe, based on the future of Apple and what these guys are doing, I like this stock for a good additional investment, and a split is the perfect opportunity to get started if I haven't already. So guys, if you like this information that I put out in this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, so you can see my videos as well as my daily live trades as I put them out. My intention is to give as much value to you, a new trader or someone that may have been in the market but struggling, because it's a very hard place to navigate. This is the place where you can get some free help, no strings attached. So hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. All right, I am out.